So in a summary, the key issues that this ad hoc committee is mandated by the House to look into. And I want to say, by the leave of the Right Honourable Speaker of the House of Representatives and the leave of the members and colleagues in the House of Representatives, I, Honourable Marquis Billa, have been assigned as the chairman of this committee. I believe it is a show by the leadership of the House of their willingness and transparency in arriving at truth behind whatever has transpired in this circumstance. Because an allegation was raised in 2020 by a whistleblower out of the country who alleged that Nigeria's coup in China, when the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari came on board, was diverted and so allegedly by certain individuals who were in government, who were in the nation's oil corporation, who were in the security agencies, and who were also cronies of those in authority at the time. Now, the committee takes very seriously issues that have to do with allegations. We owe Nigerians the benefit of doubt in line with our constitution. We owe them a duty of care to ensure that we unravel the facts of the matter before we start to make any assertions. It is obviously going to be important for us to arrive at a conclusion and provide a substantive report that obviously will be in the records and will determine exactly whether or not these issues transpire. And in carrying out our functions, one of the things we're going to need to do is to interview those who made those allegations. Some of them have reached out to the committee alleging threats to their lives, that they were intimidated at gunpoint allegedly. So we will have to travel out of the country to the United States, to Mexico, to China. I believe, considering the amount of borrowing our country is subjected to now, $2.8 billion, $2.4 billion is money this country very seriously needs. So it is not something that this House is taking lightly. The leadership of the House is in support of this committee arriving at the truth and the facts behind this matter, and it shows the seriousness of this House in addressing issues that have to do with the Commonwealth of Nigerians. Even though these allegations were made about 2 years ago, you can see that this responsible House of the Nigerian people has still deemed it necessary to look into this matter even as we go about our electioneering campaigns. So I mentioned the fact that we will have to, because of the fears expressed by these individuals, it is important to also point out that an American citizen who was also allegedly knowledgeable about these issues is currently in the Ikoyi prison over other infractions he allegedly committed in Nigeria. But there are insinuations that it is not outside this particular matter that informed those issues being brought against him. Of course, nobody and no country will condone illegal activity of any national within their shores. So there must have been reasons for his incarceration at the moment. But I am only conveying to Nigerians the allegations that it was not also unconnected with the revelations that he had to provide with regards to this matter. There are other individuals who are in hiding but are reaching out to the committee. We want to assure all the whistleblowers who have revelations to provide to this honorable committee that their information will be treated in the strictest level of confidence, as it is done all over the see the facts behind any such allegations before we bring them to public knowledge, because we are a public body saddled with representation of Nigerian people, so we have to also do things responsibly. We are also keen as a house on very quickly enacting the whistleblower bill. We know that the executive has been working on one, but it appears to be taking them a lot of time to do so. So even within the House, a private member's bill is being explored, because this is a critical aspect to tackle the corruption in our country. We commend President Buhari's administration for bringing forth a whistleblower policy, but very recently, the President himself and the Minister of Finance admitted that that policy has not been very successful in terms of the amount of revelations that they expected and the recovery is expected. And these are obviously tied to the lack of protection to the whistleblower in the current policy that is in existence. We will be appealing to other international partners, Nigeria. We will be appealing to the United States, to the Mexican government, to the Chinese government to give this committee the cooperation required, because we will necessarily need to also visit some of these countries to obtain the facts behind the matter, where these crude oil sales allegedly took place, those who are involved who claim they were entitled to some percentage of the amount when these sales took place. They are being very helpful in providing us with the names of some of the individuals who were allegedly involved in this matter, but for the sake of confidentiality and the seriousness of this matter, obviously we might not be able to divulge some of that information until we obtain the facts. They have told us they have video recordings, photographs of the meetings, documentation to show email trail and discussions, and even bank account statements of very highly placed people where these transactions took place. We trust that Nigerians and the media will be very objective in these issues and provide us